How to create a winning Happy HalloThanksmas product on Amazon merch. I'm gonna give you the best insight for you to create a product that turns into a bestseller for this niche. And if you guys don't know what Amazon Merch on Demand is, go sign up for a free account. Head over to amazon.merch.com. Go sign up. So you want to do your research, and this is very important before you start designing or doing anything when it comes to selling on Amazon merch. Okay, I'm using the tool that I'm using is Merch Informer. I'm going to have my affiliate link down below in the description with a coupon code to give you a little discount. Inside here, I'll come over here to product research and merch hunter. Come over here and type in Happy HalloThanksmas. As I type that in, it's bringing down some keywords, some more keywords. And a lot of people overlook this. This is very important because these keywords are actually ideas for, your t-shirt. Okay, wine glasses, witch, Santa hat, pumpkin t-shirt. You see that? Like that's auto-populating, on Amazon. You got coffee, you got gnomes, you got wine. So you can see that people are actually, it's already like cross niching, but they're like cross niching, right? Which is pretty cool to see this, and people are buying these products on Amazon. Okay, so if you're designing for a t-shirt, or you're designing for a pop socket, you're designing for a hoodie, you're designing for a tank top, whatever product that you're designing for on Amazon merch. Okay, I already hit the search. Let's just hit it one more time. And then as we come down here too, and you can do the same search too on Amazon.com. Okay, the reason why I'm using the tool is because it makes it more easier and gets all that little clutter out of the way. As we come down here, you want to check. We'll open up a few of these to check them out and see exactly what they're doing. So as we come down, we're seeing these BSRs, right? They're cranking, they're dropping, they're getting lower. As soon as we get closer to Halloween, they're just gonna crush. Okay, and I feel like this design is most likely going to work for Thanksgiving and Christmas, going into Christmas. So you're kind of covering, just 3 different holidays, right? Which is really, really powerful. As we come down, let's just look at these BSRs. You can see the shirt designs too as well. Look at owl. They're using an owl, and what they're doing here. Well, I'll open that one up too so we can take a look at it. And there's a pug. See what they're doing with the pug. Okay, horses. And you can scale this out to pretty much any niche. Okay, any niche that you can think of that you're in that's very successful. Okay, do it. Okay, just do it. And that's one of the cool things. And this applies to anything that starts to trend on Amazon, because you doing this right here is gonna make more sales for you. Okay, let's go down a little bit more. Happy fall, y'all. Okay, let's check out the designs that we just opened up. So let's look at the first one right here. Look at the detail work. So Happy HalloThanksmas. You got one gnome Halloween theme with candy corn and a broom, with the the moon in the back with the bats. Okay, and then you go on to the next one. You got the autumn Thanksgiving type of theme, right? He's holding a pumpkin. You see the color and see everything that they're doing here. And then you got the Christmas theme gnome. Okay, pay attention to all the detail that they're doing here with this shirt, and because little details like this stand out from your competition, and that's one way to make sales. And this is going to take a little bit of work because there's a lot of competition right now, but there's also a lot of sales. Next one. Happy HalloThanksmas again. And now these gnomes are showing their face, kind of like the same concept, different, total different gnomes. Okay, just because you see like this person with this right here, it's a total different design, same concept but different design. Okay, and a lot of people get this confused. They think it's copying it. It's not copying it, but in a way it's like they're both doing the same thing. Where did that person get that idea from? Okay, if that person's doing that, they obviously got that idea from somewhere and they did it. Unless you're like, you came up and you're like the original idea and you're one of the first. Obviously, if you're one of the first up there, you're going to be making sales. Okay, so you're not worried about what everyone else is thinking. You can get inspiration from this, and you can do your whole total different. It doesn't have to be Happy HalloThanksmas, right? But the idea, like it's a trending topic, but a lot of people are doing this, so it's going to take a little bit more work for you to stand out and understand that. So if you research it and come up with your own idea and just try to be different from everyone else, and it takes a little bit more brain power for you to do this, and it can be done. It just takes a little bit more work. Look what they did over here. They mix it up completely different. Same saying, but they used, you know, like a, I want to say like a witch with the like a Halloween theme. This is the Halloween theme. This is the Thanksgiving theme, and this is the Christmas theme. HalloThanksmas, and you can see what it's doing right here, right? When was this shirt uploaded to? October 5th, 2020, right? This is about 2 years ago. But this year, it's doing its best. Franken. Now, we go over here to another one with the owl. And the only reason I'm sharing this with you guys is because it's trending. This is HalloThanksmas, so it's basically all the niches mixed in together here. As you can, like, look at that. Like, the illustration's cool. You got the Halloween candy basket right here, turkey theme, the antlers, Santa hat, the stockings, snowflakes. There's all kinds of stuff going on with this one, right? And then let's go over to the next one. You got the flamingos, right? Which is really cool. For some reason, my BSR is not popping up in this video. I just want to see, like, you know, the there it goes. There it goes. There we go. You can see, like, look at it. It's starting to do really good, and it's ranking in low, and it's a consistent seller, and this is going to be selling every single year. And that's what we're looking for, right? When it comes to any of this stuff, as print-on-demand sellers, we want certain designs that are just going to be popping off, okay? Which is really cool. Awesome design. Same thing too as well. You got the witch, you got the turkey theme, you got the, you know, Santa theme. So HalloThanksmas, right? Now we go over here on Etsy. Happy HalloThanksmas. You can see that this is it's cranking off over here too as well. And there's some really cool designs over here that are doing pretty good. This one's freaking coffee theme, right? We've seen that too when we did a search on the Merchant Informer. You can see that, you know, there was like coffee, wine, and a lot of those shirts were, you know, popping off, and seemed like customers are searching for it, right? Even if you come over here into the search bar too, you hit space, you're gonna see, look at wine, nose, PNG, coffee. So they're actually selling the PNG file long sleeve. So if we click on, let's say, shirt, for example, okay, you're seeing some of these shirts, $13.60. There's it's like a sweater, right? Shirt, sweater, shirt, long sleeve shirt, sweater. Let's go down a little bit. We've seen the same one over on Amazon. So if we click on this one, look at the added carts. So one thing that I always look at when it comes to Etsy and doing research is looking at the added carts and seeing how many people added this to cart. So that means that there's a demand for this. If 15 people added this product to cart, that means the person selected, you know, the item, what they wanted, the quantity, and hit add to cart. So that means this is something that people want. Okay, so that's something to think about when you're doing research over here. But I use this, you know, just to see if there's a demand for that certain, you know, like certain illustrations, or just get inspiration to see what's going on and what people are buying and what's popping off for this event. Now, one thing I wanted to point out when it comes to any of this, you want to always make sure that you're double checking for all trademarks. You see everyone else doing it, right? It doesn't mean that, oh yeah, I'm going to come in here and use this keyword and jump in there. When I highlight this is a tool that I use, is Merch Research Free. It's a free Chrome extension you can get on the Google Chrome. And I'm going to over here and hit USPTO. Okay. When I hit that, Thanksmas is popping up. Okay. You see, as I come here to click on TSDR. Okay, and then look at the documents. You can see that it has the registration certificate, and it's live. Go back, and it's live for 025, right? Which is t-shirts, tops, shorts. Okay, something you want to be very careful when it comes to any of that stuff, because if it causes any type of like brand confusion with what they're doing, you can, it's like every platform is different, right? And this is a very tricky one, and a lot of people get confused with this, and they always reach out to me like, can I design for this? Can I design for that? At the end of the day, you know, if the person says, hey, they're using this and they're taking this from that, and this is what it is, and this is my, you know, this is my registered trademark, and this is what's happening, and I can see them taking advantage of this, and this is why it's making so many sales. you know, you can get a takedown on Amazon.com. Remember, it's Amazon's platform. It's not your platform. You know, when it comes to any of that stuff, Amazon seems to be very, you know, very protective of that, and they don't want to, you know, break any rules or any laws or anything like that. So you just want to be very careful. That's something that caught my attention when I was doing this research in the niche. I was like, whoa, I didn't know that was, you know, trademark, which is interesting because you get excited to see all the sales coming in. You're like, whoa, I could do something like this. And you're like, wait up, isn't this phrase right here? Let's see what they're doing. Can that cause anything or can that do anything? And that's up to you. Okay, if you're going to design for that niche, that's all up to you. Now, keep it simple. When it comes to the design, less is definitely more. Remember, people are looking at the design on a small screen. So you want to make sure that design is a pretty good size and takes up most of that space. And keep it easy enough that you can read, and use clean lines. Okay, this is very, very important. You'll see a lot of these designs and they just very simple, very plain, which is okay because I think there's several different customers on Amazon, but how are you gonna stand out from the rest of your competition? Something to think about. Number 3, make it festive. Your design should be festive and capture the spirit of happy HalloThanksmas. Think about what makes this holiday special and try to incorporate that into your design. As we went over Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. That's what's making that product a top seller on Amazon and Etsy. Number 4, just, you know, you can see that like these high quality images, the high quality designs, okay, whatever you want to call it, the detail work is amazing in some of these images. Some of them are very simple, but very detailed. Okay, if that makes sense. Look at it, look at the illustrations, like look how the way the gnome, some of the gnome designs that I shared with you in this video, you can see how simple they are, but very detailed. And make sure that you're not copying anyone else's design. Just another thing, like if you're copying someone else's design, it's like you're gonna copy the design and you're gonna be ranking on page 10, okay? Which is crazy because if you're doing the same exact thing that everyone else is doing, you just keep that in mind. It's going to be harder for you to make sales. But if there's a demand for the niche, you got to figure out how you can wiggle your way in to make sales. Number 5, if you have access to advertising ads, use it. Okay, if you have a Facebook fan page, basically promote your design. Okay, this is going to help you generate your first sale. Okay, why would you put a product on Amazon and just rely on the organic traffic? Okay, that's just, you got to figure out how you're going to make your first sale. Okay. Drive your own traffic, create your own fan page, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, wherever it is that you're driving your traffic from, use it to your advantage and make that first sale. And especially for people in the lower tiers and you don't have access to Amazon ads, don't use that as an excuse to say, oh yeah, I don't have access to Amazon ads, I can't make sales. Think about what you just said right there. Like what I just said, I think about it, I'm like, so I'm just gonna rely on that and just say I give up because I don't have access to Amazon ads. Come on, think outside the box and figure out a way to create a following, an audience, and drive traffic to your product. Next is, after you get done creating your design, is optimizing your listing for keywords. When you start typing into the search bar on Amazon, you'll see related keywords that are auto-populating. Okay, that's something to take notes of. This is important when it comes to doing keyword research. You want to see what the algorithm's giving you. Give the algorithm what it wants, and that's how you make sales, and that's how you rank a good product on Amazon and turn it into a bestseller. If you want to learn how I made over $200,000 with my Amazon merch account, watch this video right here. Thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up.